friends, it's been about 45 minutes. I took this one out to see how orangey it is, and it's not too bad. I still see a little bit of orange on top, but I'm gonna wash it out because my right in its tracks. So it looks so much stronger already. I'm gonna add just a tiny bit more, just to the very bottom. And then after you've saturated that, go ahead and put your number 2 or number 3. If you have a number 2, I do, but I use it in my shower. So all I'm gonna do is put number 3 in my hair, skip number 2. But I have the Olaplex number 3, which really helps. So I'm gonna go ahead and put that in with the number 1. Let it really saturate in your hair, right? And then I'll put in my leave-in conditioner later. Once this dampness is dried. I want it to dry and then see how the state of my hair looks. If I feel like it's too delicate and it's still too fragile, I'm not gonna do my second run, but I definitely need to in a few days because it's not all the way as blonde as I thought it was gonna be. Like, see right here how it's so delicate. So I might not, because it's just breaking a little. But as you can tell, it's definitely gonna help to have the Olaplex handy when you're doing bleaching. If you want to not do straight bleach, you can always do bleach bath. That's a lot safer, but it's a lot more tedious of a process. It doesn't lighten as quickly. It does to some extent, but it's more like a lather if you're gonna do your hair all over bleach. If you're just doing like the tips like I'm doing, you're just better off doing the bleach process. Just gotta give it its time. Don't get impatient. That was my problem last time. I got too impatient and did too many bleaches in one day. But now it's kind of like blondish, peachish instead of that rusty, orangey color. It looks a lot like a rose color almost, because I had red in my hair at one point. So I'm sure a lot of that red is taking forever to get out. That's probably why it's still so orangey, I imagine, because I had a lot of red in my hair. So, plus it's at a level that is really dark, so it's going to take some time. But it's getting there. By tomorrow, I'll be looking a lot more brighter yellow, I'm sure. But for the most part, it's light on the tips. And it's still like a level, went from a level 4 to about a level, I would say a level 3, maybe 1 left. I want to get it to a level 1, that's my goal, but we shall see. I know I reviewed this product a while ago and I said I could live without it, and sure I can, but I also really do like it. After a while I've noticed it does help tremendously. The Total 5 Repair line from L'Oreal. This is like a leave-in conditioner for damaged hair, and it has almond and protein. I use about that much just wherever my hair, like when I need to use it for heating, and also just like a leave-in after I wash it. And I've noticed it helps a lot, like with the breakage, and it just makes my hair feel soft and it smells good. So I use that, and I use my honey nectar. I don't know if I showed you guys this before. This one's okay. I mean, I like it a lot too, but it's different. I don't know how to explain it. It's just like a gel almost. And I use like 2 pumps in that. It helps with the frizz a lot. It smells amazing. It smells like honey. But I like Garnier products. I've never hated anything that they've made. Like, I've always been happy with it. It might not be like the best quality for hairline products, but for the amount of money, it's not bad at all. And it does the job. Like, it makes my hair silky smooth. And it gets rid of the frizz. And it's like, it makes like a good shine. It's like a good shine serum for your hair. But it's also nurturing too for moisturizing. And then of course I'm going to use my Redkins. I just use 1 pump, maybe 2 if I notice a lot of hair falling out. Which you get a lot of breakage. No matter how much you lighten your hair is going to fall out. So I try to use this every time when my hair is wet as a leave-in. And it helps a lot. Just like helps with building up the protein in your hair and the breakage. So I tend to use it anytime I feel my hair is really dry and I'm like just brushing my hair or like just fluffing it with my fingers and I see it coming out. And then anytime I use heating product or if I'm going outside, I spray my hair with this. This is from Sally's. I've had this a long time ago and I used to straighten my hair when it was long, and it just smells amazing. It smells like strawberries, but it works great as far as like heating protection and flat ironing goes. I definitely noticed a difference when I used to flat iron my hair all the time, but I just like it for any time I use it for blow drying or if I want shine in my hair. It's by BTZ, Beyond the Zone. And I think it was like $6 or $7 from Sally's. You can get it at their stores, you can get it online. I usually just go online because I don't always like to go into Sally's. I used to when I was younger, but now I don't like going anywhere. When you get older, you just want to stay at home. That's just me. I don't know, I'm a homebody now. But I really like to go out if I'm gonna be like being active, like going to a park or somewhere fun, some foodie place, but and that's still dark. So let's put all this to the side and keep all that. Okay. So I'm gonna bobby pin these. I hate it when the like little things come off the end of the bobby pin. it hurts your scalp so bad. I hate that, so I'm not gonna do that. Okay. Alright. So let's see. This is just one thin layer, and I think I'm gonna pull some of this on this side back too, because it's kind of thick right here. And I just want to make sure it's gonna be even enough. Okay. That looks good. You want thinner layers in the foils. I think that is really the trick to make sure that you get everything saturated. And I get impatient and I just chunk it all in there, and you shouldn't do that. So, seeing how professionals take their time sectioning, there's a reason why they do that. So they don't have to go over it so many dang times and fix it. Okay. Alright, that looks pretty good. I mean, it's really not too shabby. And I'm gonna pull all this in the back. I don't mind that there's a little red right there. I just don't want any more of that to be pulled in, because I want to keep some side bang longer, and I don't want it to be yellow on the sides. I just want the front to be yellow. So all my side bang I need to pull back in bobby pins and keep out of the foils as much as possible. So okay, this is gonna be my first foil, and I'm gonna make sure we find a happy medium here. Obviously, I accidentally put some underneath and it processed really up high right here. So I think I'm just gonna come up to about here, because I know I'm gonna chop this much off. So I want like an inch of yellow. So I don't mind that it's that high up actually, and it'll grow out anyway. So with new foil, I'm gonna lay it down first before I put the bleach on it. I'm gonna go ahead and fold this part up so I can see what I'm doing exactly. Right? Okay. And that part looks like it's not gonna get in there, so I might have to, I think I'm gonna have to make it longer. Lay it flat this way. Like so. So I can get the whole thing in there. I just don't obviously have as much experience with doing foils like this, so bear with me, friends. And my hair is naturally curly, and it is kind of fine. It's thick but fine. It's hard to explain. I mean, like, it's thinning out from bleaching and like my hair youth, but it's still got a lot of life in it. So I'm gonna go ahead and process it, and bear with me because I gotta keep my head tilted so it stays on. I'm gonna go to the very ends just to get them going, since they're trickier, and then go ahead and go slowly, steadily upward. Okay, that's looking much better. Much, much better. So I want to get like as much of this as possible and as saturated as possible. And then just put another layer of hair in between the foils. I think that'll look much better doing it this way. It'll be a lot more even. Okay. Alright, how was that looking, guys? Be honest. Not too shabby, right? Okay. Now I'm going to use my old foil that I had and just use the opposite end. Well, it's alright. I'll just put all that on top, like so. And just tilt it up a little so I can see what I'm doing here. Whoop. I feel like the Tin Man from Wizard of Oz. Okay. Section it out again. Get your rat tail. Yeah, that's gonna work much better. And just section it out slower and more even. Okay. Brush it out. Lay it as flat as possible. Okay. Looks good. I want to actually put this down again so I can get all my hair in the foil. I'll just tilt it up a little so I can see what I'm doing. If you have a friend, get your friend to do this. Because it's tedious doing it for yourself. Oh, I could never do this on the back of my head. I would just bleach back my hair if I was lighting my hair all around this. Okay? Okay. I think that's why I'm really doing the foil the first time. Let me just get it in there. I just don't want any parts. Excuse me. Okay. Let me push it down a little just to see much more. I'm going to do these ends because they are still really red. Those ends are the lightest. So I'm just going to add it to, I think, about there and leave the very, very, very edge of it out. And I'm probably going to cut that anyways. But leave it like that. Okay? Here's my last recycled piece. Put it on top. Flatten it out. Hold it up a little so I can see what I'm doing. And I think this could be my last section. If not, maybe one more. Let's get a rat tail comb. Maybe one more section. I don't know. Let's see how much came out. Try to use our brush. I don't know, maybe all of it. I don't know. There's parts of my hair that are pulled back, I'm noticing. And some of it is falling onto my foil, but it's very little, very light section. So I might pull some more chunks right here. I don't know. We'll see how it looks all the way. I think it'll be alright. As long as I brush it out. And lay it flat enough, it should be good. I think it's all of it from the top. Yeah. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and put the rest in there. I just wanted to show you guys. That is the last section of it. That'll be dark. Like this part of my hair will be dark, and then the rest from here down will be yellow. So it should look alright. And like I said, if it gets a little too light up here and it's not dark enough, I could always section it again, put the yellow on, and then brush in the dark areas. Like the orangey dark areas, and make it like dark. Okay, so I'm gonna process this for about 20 minutes, see how it looks, pull apart and check on each layer and see how much it processed. If it's still orangey, I'm gonna leave it on for another 25 minutes. So then it'll be about a good 60-65 minutes in my foils, and then I'm not gonna touch my hair for the next 2 to 3 days. If it's still reddish and orangey-ish, I'm just gonna have to wait it out again. But if it's like the pale yellow color that is good for when you want to dye your hair funky colors, then I'm gonna go ahead and do that process today. But we'll just see how it is after this. All right. Peace.